Hi everybody, welcome to Shadow LightWork. I am Michelle and this is your tarot message for the new moon in Aries on Sunday, April 11th. So we have the new moon in Aries and it is the first new moon of the spring season of the vernal equinox, or the fall season if you're in the southern hemisphere. And there's a pack of planets that's interacting and traveling with this new moon. So we also have Venus, Mercury, and the Sun all conjunct the new moon in Aries, and they are all sextile to Mars and Saturn. So what does that mean? My interpretation would be that this new moon is asking you or sending you up to ask yourself, what are you passionate about? What is important to you? What is calling to you? What new projects and big, bold adventures are out there waiting for you to embark on? What opportunities are out there, and are you in a position to take advantage of those opportunities? And that's what this reading, I think, will be about, is looking at what do we need to focus on to be in the optimal position to take advantage of the opportunities of this new moon energy coming up on Sunday, and for the next 2 weeks, and I think probably for the next 6 months or so. So this is some big energy, and I think it's going to join us and accompany us and facilitate progress through the end of summer. Okay, so I have 3 cards here from the Gummy Bear Tarot, and we have the Jade Turtle, we have Citrine, and I forget the name of this. If anybody knows what this stone is, please feel free to put it in the comment section, but it is bright and colorful, so we'll call it the colorful stone. Okay, and so just tap into your intuition, select the stack, or select the card that's calling to you, and when we get on to the other side to do the individual readings, I'm going to draw another card from the Divine Feather Messenger Oracle. So we don't have it here yet, but I'll draw that when we get there. All right, so Jade Turtle, Citrine, colorful stone. I'll see you on the other side. All right, welcome back. So if you chose the Jade Turtle, then this message is yours. And we have the Two of Swords in reverse. And when the Two of Swords is in reverse, it's about having difficulty making a decision. So there is something weighing on your mind. Again, the Swords is the card of air, represents the element of air, which is intellect. It's on the mental plane. So this is all about thought, not so much emotion, but about a thought process. And it's about indecision about which way to go on a path, and not having the clarity or vision to see a path forward. And that's and that would definitely create that stagnant situation where the driver can't see to drive and direct the chariot forward. So let's see what the Divine Feather Messenger can provide as far as guidance into how to be able to come to a decision. All right, so we have Condor, and I'll just flip this over so you can see this is the Condor feather. So it says, hold the highest vision for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. Well, that's a great message. So let me dive into and read a little bit more about the message from Condor. Okay, so Condor is a vulture, and it is found in the high mountain regions of the American West and in South America. And their wingspan is enormous. And actually, piece of trivia on the side, vultures are some of the most graceful birds out there. They are the best of all the raptors. They are the best gliders. They can glide forever. They can ride the currents and expend little energy in staying and maintaining their position in the skies, better than eagle, better than hawk, better than any of the other raptors. So vultures are excellent gliders. And maybe that's the message too, about riding the currents, riding the wave, to be able to wait and from a higher perspective, being able to hang out there for a little bit in order to find out which way to go, to find your direction forward. Where is that opportunity? Okay, that was just a little diversion. That was a thought that came up. So back to reading about condor. Condor feathers are commonly used in shamanic healing ceremonies and rituals. Condors are seen as the bird visionaries who have survived despite struggles. They show emotions through changing color of their skin, and they serve the environment as many vultures do by cleaning up and digesting the remains of other creatures. And that is a beneficial process for us. It takes care of eliminating a lot of hazards in our environment through disease. Condor is also associated with the sun and can symbolize illumination, power, and spirituality. So the message that condor brings in this situation is that condor flies high overhead and soars inward to urge you to see the broad vision of your life. So if you are focused on or having a difficult time making a decision on which two paths to go, Condor is suggesting that you take a step back to get that higher perspective, walk away from that decision point, and consider who you are and what your truth is and your integrity, what you want, and what opportunities are out there for you. So, okay, and so Condor also says there is no longer a barrier to your highest vision. Make sure that you take the time to see exactly what that vision is and move toward it with strength and stamina that has been revealed. Know that you are now exactly where you are meant to be. So it may just be a matter of timing, and the new moon may open that doorway up for you and bring the opportunity of and communicate, as with Mercury being in the picture. So you may get a message that helps you to make that decision. All right, I hope that is helpful. I'm going to close your reading there and move on to the next one. Namaste. All right, welcome back. So if you chose Citrine, then this message is for you. And we have the Empress. So the Empress is all about creating something, putting your energy. She's the third card, number 3 in the major arcana. And you can see by this scene that she is quite comfortable on her throne in the bounty of her world. And she is working on nurturing a new idea, or nurturing a new project, or even nurturing a new life. She is receptive, and her power is the divine feminine, that wisdom that comes from intuition and love. She is the yin energy, receptive and harmonious with her environment. So if you have been looking at creating something, building something, developing a project or a passion, then that's what the Empress is about. And the challenge may have been how to execute that. We saw the Chariot in reverse earlier this week. So there was some kind of hold up or obstacle. So let's see what the Divine Feather Oracle says. So we have ostrich. Oh. And the message that comes from ostrich is, the choice is clear for you now. Follow the wisdom and truth that you feel in your heart. And wow, how perfect is that with the Empress, because she is all about intuition and emotion and reflecting and creating something from the heart. So I'm just going to read a little bit more about ostrich, see if there's any more message in there. So ostrich might give us some insight into how to continue to create that path forward. So ostrich, well, he cannot fly. The ostrich is a creature of great strength and speed. This exotic bird with his head held high is seen as symbolizing higher knowledge and intuition. Again, the same with the Empress. At the same time, he embodies grounding and tangible connection to the earth. So the message that Ostrich brings is, Ostrich Messenger invites you to reflect on your personal journey now. Have you been on an endless search for knowledge, teaching, and wisdom? Maybe you have not yet begun. In either case, this divine messenger urges you to begin to move ideas and energy out of the mental realm and start to apply this information in a practical way. Okay, so Ostrich says, using new knowledge is a way to move forward in life. Always remember to reflect on the truth of what you are walking in the world. So what truth are you walking? What is your integrity? Choose to lower your head occasionally like Ostrich, not to bury it, but to look deeply inward. Honor what is true and just in your own heart. All right. That is a beautiful message and absolutely perfect combination for the Empress and Ostrich. So do a little reflection. Do take time for a little reflection at the new moon. And let your heart help guide your path forward, your goals, and the opportunities that you see out there. All right. Beautiful message. Namaste. All right, welcome back. So if you chose the shiny, colorful stone, and again, if you know the name of this stone, please put it in the comment section. I forget, but it's gorgeous. So if you chose that colorful stone, then this is your message. And we have the Page of Cups in reverse. So the Page of Cups represents an emotional or intuitive offering. It's a gift of creativity, emotional opportunity. It can be a heartfelt expression that you receive from someone else. When it's in the reverse position, that means it's, for me, it indicates that it's having trouble being expressed. And I always, when I see a card in reverse, to me that represents something that's internal. So it's an internal process for you rather than something that's coming at you from the external environment. So if the Page of Cups were in the upright, then there would be an opportunity, I would say, an opportunity that's around you, that someone is providing you with a fish in a cup, a gift, or an opportunity, or an expression. It could be an expression of love or apology or a heartfelt sentiment. When it's in the reverse, again, that's holding back from self-expression, holding back your creativity for whatever reason, not feeling comfortable expressing your gift, your intention, and your intuition or your emotions to someone else. So something is holding you back, and that was the message that we saw earlier this week with the reverse Chariot, that there was something standing in the way that was keeping you from moving forward, and in this case it would be keeping you from moving forward in self-expression, whether it's your creative expression or something that you need to express from your heart. Okay, so let's take a look at the Divine Feather Messenger and see what other information there is for how to get to a point with the new moon energy coming up in new moon in Aries, how to get to a point where you do feel comfortable moving forward and with that self-expression. As soon as we have a card. All right. So we have pheasants. And pheasant message is the time is right for creation and connection. Focus your attention in these areas. And that's, I'm guessing that has been the focus of your attention with how to express your creation and your creativity. Okay, so let's see what other message pheasant has. Okay, so the modern pheasant is a larger bird that dwells in hedges, brush, and grassy areas. They are now considered a domesticated bird, and for this reason they have a symbolic association with family life and fertility. Their long tail feathers, commonly called plumes, are associated with sexuality, fertility, creativity, and expression of this energy. And so that's a perfect coordination with the Page of Cups, which is about expression of creative energy. Pheasant feathers are varied in stripes, tapering, and size, and are generally warm in coloration. And that's an image of a pheasant feather. These traits are also associated with feathering the nest or creating a vibrant, comfortable home life for yourself. With its warm colors and beautiful plumes, pheasant reminds us how important it is to have a place that feels harmonious and supportive. Not only do these energies enhance deeper connection with a partner, but they also provide fertile ground for creativity. This may be an area you've neglected while busy working on other aspects of your life. So now is the time to stop and direct attention to your methods of connecting and creating. So if you have felt like you haven't been able to express yourself creatively, if you've been in a bit of a roadblock or a creative block, as they say, then Pheasant is here to give you the message that paying attention to your home and your foundation and your roots can help turn that Page of Cups around and help you to express that confidence in where you stand in your home and in yourself. Will help you express your creativity again, help clear that creative block. Okay, so I hope this message provides you with the insight that you need to take advantage of the most energy possible, the most opportunity possible with this new moon in Aries. All right, namaste.